Hey, Rambling World Entertainment, and as we now know, Warhammer 40k live action series under Amazon, and of course being produced and starring Henry Cavill, is officially a go. That comes hot on the heels of the whole controversy surrounding the fact that Games Workshop were adding in female Custodes. And of course people are like, but hang on, there is no female Custodes. Why would all of a sudden you be saying there is? Well, now there seems to be much confusion because the ultimate Warhammer guide for 40k seems to have removed the female Custodes from Canon. But there's also been an update because one of the authors or something has disputed this. So we are going to take a look at this because it's just weird. So it says, a recent edition of the Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40k appeared to eliminate the recently retconned in female members of the Adeptus Custodes from the game's canon. Recent debate within the Warhammer 40k community centered on the inclusion of female custodians, sparking passionate discussions among fans and creators alike. However, it seems as though an excerpt from the Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40k by Guy Haley and Gavin Trope has effectively erased female Custodes from the game's canon. Adeptus Custodes are renowned as the emperor of mankind's elite personal guards, embodying unparalleled material prowess and unwavering loyalty. Traditionally depicted as male, these custodians serve as the Emperor's shield, protecting the scrutiny of Terra with genetically enhanced abilities. Their role has always been pivotal within the Warhammer 40k lore, making any changes to their description significant to the fanbase. But here is this update. So it says, despite the intentional gendered wording of the Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40k labeling the Adeptus Custode as male, co-author Gavin Trope noted on Blue Sky that female custodian miniatures are still a part of Warhammer. He said, not every miniature is included, and I don't recall exactly, but we may have already finished that section when the series miniature went public. DK didn't have access to pre-release pics. So he's saying, oh no, the miniatures are still going to have the females, but the guide clearly doesn't. And now he's saying the guide doesn't because we wrote it before we introduced this. You would just delay it then, and you would say, hang on, we're going to... Or, I was going to say you'd go, hang on, don't delay it, and then we'll put this in, blah, blah, blah. Or you, while they're writing it, you would have known that you were going to introduce female custodians. So it's not the case of you write it, then shift it off to get done, and then decide, oh, now we're going to do female custodians. But don't worry, we won't actually say anything about to the people doing the guide. We'll wait until that comes out, and then we'll say, oh wait, no, you would have known you were going to do the female custodians. So why would you write the book, send it off to get done, not mention, by the way, we're looking to do this, or as you've introduced the custodians as now having females, not having the book out yet, why would you not go back and add that bit in and go, oh, by the way, this is coming out? Instead of saying, oh, no, it wasn't ready by the time we were putting this section in. It's all BS. They know there was so much backlash to the idea of, hang on, you can't just change it like that and then expect people not to get pissed off about it. And that was the thing. They did it, and then they turned around and tried to say, oh no, there was always female Custodes in it. And everybody was going, no, there wasn't. How do you not know this? Like, you have people who make this thing trying to convince you, oh no, there was always Custodes. And that was the other argument, was they start trying to change the lore, the old lore, to try and say, oh no, see, look, they were always in there. And people were going, you've literally just changed that, because they were never there. They were never mentioned like that. So the fact now that the guide seems to have removed them from being a part of Canon, that being female Adeptus Custodes, and yet one of the writers, you notice by the way it's only one of the writers, not both of them, is trying to say, oh no, despite the fact that they're not in the book, they're still very much in there. It's like, what? How are they still in there if they're not in the book? Makes no sense. I think they're panicking. I think they did remove them from Canon. They did try and fix this, but at the same time, he's trying to save face and try and not piss off the blue-haired weirdos that'll go nuts and go, how dare you remove the female Custodes? And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to go, oh no, they're still there, don't worry, they are. But at the same time going, but they're not in the book, so they're not official. You know what I mean? I think that's what this is. But it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this show. I doubt they're going to add these in with the show, because we know Henry Cavill is like, he knows this stuff like the back of his hand. So if he goes, there's no female custodian, like there's female space marines and all the other stuff. The fact that they tried to shovel this in, and people pointed out, they were saying it seems like it was done on purpose to piss off Henry Cavill. Like, everyone was convinced that it was Amazon who turned around and tried to make Warhammer add this in so they could add it into the show. Whether that's the case or not, we don't know. But at the end of the day, the official guide seems to have removed them, even though a co-creator or co-writer seems to be sitting there trying to say, oh no, they're definitely still part of it, just not officially in the books. So it's a weird one, but we'll see where this goes. God only knows. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.